Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. Shout out to Kurupt. Kurupt recently did an interview on the art of dialogue. That's a YouTube channel. Basically, the dude's format is similar to, the Culture Vulture, but it was a real good interview. And basically, Kurupt gave us some more clarity and more interpretation on what happened with the track My Mind's Made Up, the classic song that featured Tupac, Redman, Method Man, Das, and Kurupt, aka the Dog Pound. Now, in case you guys don't know, the original version included the Dog Pound, Kurupt and Das, Method Man, Redman, and Inspector Deck. They all happened to be in Los Angeles at that time. Basically, they got into the studio and basically they laid down the track. But unfortunately, Das lost the song and he couldn't find it. So unfortunately, it wasn't able to go on dog food. So what happened was when Tupac got home, Das found the track. He let Tupac play it, and basically Tupac loved the song. So Tupac got in the studio and laid down his track. And he heard the Inspector Deck version, and basically he just was like, just cut it. Now, keep in mind, the original version of that song, which is available, you can find it on YouTube, is going on 6 minutes. Sometimes they don't like for songs to be that long, the record label, especially if you want to make it into a single or a video and stuff. Sometimes they may cut off somebody's, vocals, their verse. Now the artist doesn't like it, but that happens sometimes. But you can find the original version. And by the way, Inspector Deck, he he came hard in the paint on it. But that's what really happened. It wasn't no ill will like how some people was making it look like Tupac was hating on some East Coast, West Coast stuff. And how could that be when the song featured two East Coast artists and Redman and Method Man? So that wouldn't have made any kind of sense. To keep in mind, Tupac was born in the East Coast. But, you'll have irresponsible content creators trying to build some momentum and build some steam towards their channel. And they'll put out clickbait videos like that to get people to watch their videos in hopes they'll subscribe to their channel, which I don't do stuff like that, but that's what happened. But that's how that came about. But you can hear Inspector Deck towards the end of the song where I think he says, "I am a rebel" or something like that. But yeah, it wasn't no ill will. And I like the fact that Kurupt cleared that up, because it's good to hear these type of things. And, me, myself, being around in that era, I was like, in my early 20s, when Dog Food came out. Very good album. So I witnessed all this stuff happening, which, by the way, the East Coast, West Coast beef was just something terrible that happened. And the mainstream media played a pivotal role in enhancing it and building it up and instigating to where it got to the point to where it was, to where people were in jeopardy of being harmed if they went to certain parts of the country, which I think is ridiculous, But nevertheless, I'm glad that Minister Farrakhan and a few other people help put together a resolution to just resolve this situation, because Minister Farrakhan did meet with a lot of rappers, urging them to knock it off and telling them to stop. This wasn't good for the art form and good for the music. So shout out to Minister Farrakhan. But yeah, that's what happened, man. It wasn't no ill will towards Inspector Deck like some people tried to insinuate, because like I said, some people will do anything for clicks and all that stuff, view whores. So there you have it. Thank you for listening. Let me know what you guys think. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.